You find yourself sitting on a rickety old porch of your beach home overlooking the Lucidian Ocean on the Menagerie Coast. It's a modest home, but it serves you just fine. You share silent reflection alongside an old turtle friend you've grown close to over the last few years. As you sit, kind of enjoying the surf and enjoying the quiet, as you guys tend to do this from time to time. You've been friends for a very long time. You like the silence together, and that's kind of what you do as kind of your aging post-adventuring lives. What do we see as you reflect on, and what on this particular day is Pow reflecting on?
7'7", about 300-pound Loxodon, so kind of elephant-looking, but with proper hands, not elephant hands, because they don't have hands. He's old, mid-300s. He looks like a guy who used to be really strong and has lost a lot of his strength, just the old age. He used to be very strong. Now he's just kind of wrinkly and a little droopy. He's got 3 stripes of kind of color on his face, one brown, one green, one gray. He's got a lot of life to look back on, the things he's done, but he has forgotten a lot of it as well. So he's thinking a bit about what he's doing in his retirement, which is taking care of people who have passed and helping them kind of return back into the cycle of life, helping them to decompose well. And so he's got a couple projects going on, a couple piles that he's a little bit thinking about, but just happy to be in his later years and taking it easy. He's done the adventuring, he's retired, he's just resting.
Tell me a bit about where you've settled and what makes kind of this home and what is special about your home specifically. If what would it look like? Like you're sitting on this porch, you're looking out into the surf.
Yeah, well, one very practical item is everything's a bit larger than most times. It's just has to be. It's you hit your head only so many times.
Yeah.
You hear the boards creaking under you. You got to build something for you. And at this point, he spent a lot of time kind of preparing it himself and getting friends in there with him to build something just for him to kind of settle down. Being close to the water kind of helps him to reflect on the adventures he's been on, while also giving him some peace.
Okay, good. As the ocean breeze begins to pick up, you have a makeshift set of wind chimes hanging from the eaves and they begin to ring out as a mismatch of bits and bobs you've collected over your long years of adventuring. And they're just, you forget. It's been so many years and centuries in some cases, right? Suddenly, there's a strange resonance that begins to ring out from one of them. And it looks like it's an item in the shape of a tuning fork. Kind of the ones that you ding and then they resonate. And thank you, Joel. And you can't quite remember where you got it, but somewhere along the way you picked it up. The wind dies and settles, but the tuning fork continues to ring. And it continues to grow, and it grows in volume. And you kind of cock your head to the side and begin to recall how it came into your presence. And as soon as you remember, all of a sudden there's a flash of multicolored light and silence. Let's go over to Anica. Anica, the familiar sensation of alchemical fluid begins to run from your jade jaw. As you gaze across the fight pit at the other combatant, finally an opponent worth your while. As you wipe the fluid away with the back of your hand, what do we see on the other side of that fight pit? What, if you can introduce us, please, to your character.
What you're seeing looking at me?
Yeah.
No, I'll introduce a different character.
Yeah, please introduce everybody in the room. Yeah, exactly.
And then I kill Glassjaw.
Yeah.
So what you see is about a high 6 foot, 6'6" or so. Warforged. He is tall. He is broad. He is heavily patinaed, so his metallic head is kind of shot through with this beautiful sort of like greenish blue. And as mentioned, he has this bright glowing jaw that does look like it was probably added after the fact. You can see that it has some kind of divots and cracks in it that is sort of glowing, and as he's kind of like looking down his opponent, you can almost see this like fluid pulsing through it alongside of these like arteries that are going through. He's wearing just kind of like basic leathers that he looks very comfortable in, that are clearly he's fought in before. There's some stains on there that you're like, that's for sure blood. And on all of his hands, on his hands, you see a series of very large rings that look like they could probably also function as some brass knuckles if needed.
Very
and
nice.
we get the sense we're about to potentially see that in action real soon.
We might very soon. And as much as Granny Buckets, proprietor of the Bramblewood Inn, has tried to help you to adjust to civilian life, combat is all you've really known. In the frontier town of Quickstone, it's a decent way to make a living, especially for a grizzled veteran purpose-built for the last war. Your current opponent, a hulking hobgoblin champion hailing from Daregoon, closes the distance with great agility. What do you do?
So you see Glassjaw. He's kind of, in sort of like a loose fighter stance, kind of hopping around, rolling his shoulders a little bit. And as his opponent starts running towards him, he just goes completely still. Just like not moving, not anything happening at all. And he's just standing in the stance, waiting. And as he comes to him, what he's going to do is he's just going to lift up one foot and just kick him in the sternum as
like front kick,
hard as he can, just a push kick directly into the sternum.
Yeah, like this is Sparta.
Yes.
In the chest.
Exactly.
Can you give me an attack roll, please?
Yes.
First attack roll of the campaign.
Oh. What would this even count as? I don't actually
unarmed strike.
I don't have a kick attack. I just got
it's an unarmed strike for
really
sure.
excited. Yeah. Okay.
Is that an 18?
Yeah,
that's
an
pretty
18.
good.
Yeah.
So what is that in full? What's your unarmed strike bonus?
Plus 8 to hit.
Plus. Whoa.
So what was that, a 26 thing?
26. With a 26.
My foot goes fully through his sternum, Looney Tunes style. You can see a hole in the middle.
Yes, so you crunch into his chest. I'd like you to roll damage. So that 1d12.
That one we're doing a D12
yeah,
I got this, guys. Boom, baby.
Oh,
it's
okay. Plus what?
1 plus a 4.
Okay.
I stubbed my toe. It hurts real bad.
Yes, no. I mean, it's a solid hit. I'm going to say with a 26, it's exactly where you expected it to be.
Right in the solar plexus.
But as typical with kind of a push kick, you're creating that distance, preparing for that next perfect strike. He's going to twist and spin, and you feel the breeze just past your face as he tries to hit you kind of with a back fist. Give me another attack. And what do you do next?
I start with this.
Yes, yes.
It's a 10.
Okay. As you're about to deliver your blow, there's a heavy metal ring you wear, made of steel. We know what ring that is. Nobody else at the table doesn't. That's okay. It begins to resonate at a dull frequency. It's a ring gifted to you by a bald-headed traveler along a dusty road once traveled. As it begins to resonate, almost in slow motion, as you're about to hit him or try to hit him, you hear the words that this traveler said to you on that road, and it was, "This was meant to be yours. Use it wisely, and one day it will help bring the long-awaited purpose you've so desired." Before you make purchase, flash of multicolored magic, and then silence, and things go dark. Let's go across the table to the Dawnbringers. It's been a few weeks since the events of Into the Mist.
Mm.
For those who haven't seen Into the Mist, you can go back and watch it and then watch this after if you want. There's a lot of content. You don't have to. You will get what you need from watching this season if this is the campaign and this is the series that you want to watch. The world has drastically changed for you and everyone around you here in Barovia. Freedom has come to the Valley of Barovia, and the Dawnbringers have been celebrated as the Slayers of Strahd, the champions of Barovia. There is a sudden abundance of hope, opportunity, and uncertainty. Deciding where the path may lead next for the Dawnbringers, you bide your time in Argynvostholt, a manor on the hill overlooking the town of New Berez. Initial reports have started to come back from adventurers that have ventured across the Balinok Mountains and beyond. Their purpose to find out exactly where the Valley of Barovia is located now that the mists have receded and it has returned to the material plane. It turns out it's nestled in a valley among the spine of the world, just east of Icewind Dale, in Faerun. And that is where the original valley was before it got whisked away and pulled into the pocket dimension that was Barovia. 2 weeks ago, in a private room at the Blood of the Vine Tavern, in the village of Barovia, you all were visited by the Archmage Mordenkainen, as you shared a celebratory drink after your battle with Osibus. He disappeared almost as quickly as he arrived, with a candid request. Dawnbringers, I have a task for you. He then handed you a series of arcane tuning forks, one for each of you. He said, you will be called on. The fate of the realms depend on you. With that, he teleported out as quickly as he arrived. Dmitri, over your first week, as you said at the end of Into the Mist, following the events of that season and the battle with Osibus, you said that you immediately started repairs on Argynvostholt and started to reestablish the Order of the Silver Dragon as a peacekeeping force in the land and the valley. You had mentioned that Dmitri doesn't mind looking at himself in the mirror, something he hasn't been able to do in some time. Kind of coming to terms with your new visage, or the visage at least that you've adopted over the last little while after the Amber Temple. When he looks in the mirror this day, tell us what he sees looking back at him. And this is for the sake of the folks at home who do not watch Into the Mist, do not know who Dmitri is and what he looks like. If you can describe and introduce Dmitri for the first time.
Okay. Dmitri, just having finished, donned his armor, and he is looking at himself in the mirror, and he's got sort of longer, swept back hair that's completely white. And his skin looks sort of tight, pulled back in a sort of gaunt way, as if you looked at him, you might double take and think this is someone who's undead. His eyes have a reddish sort of glint to them in the color of the eyes, and he has mutton chops that are also white, and he looks in the mirror as he puts on his amulet, which is the holy symbol of Ravenkind, which, even though in the past hasn't always been successful when activated, he still wears as part of his outfit as the head of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
All right. Awesome. With your plans in place for the Order, what does Dmitri do over the next week of downtime? So you have another week. So it's been a week. You have another week ahead of you. What does he do with that time?
He sort of corrals the people who have come to join the Order and start plans on reconstruction of Argynvostholt, which has suffered damage, and especially plans to rebuild the statue of Argynvost. And also wear the Cape of Billowing to great effect as it billows wherever he goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, just sort of reestablishing this place as something that would stand for a long time, as something that people can go to for a force of good in the land.
Okay. I love it. All right.
Much to do.
Much to do. Falpher. Over the past week, you've been chronicling the story of the battle for Barovia. Maybe leaving something out about Avardo at the behest of Dmitri.
Maybe not. I'll leave it in.
Recounting all of those that were true heroes of Barovia. As you write your last sentence and you close your journal, tell us about who we see for the sake of those who are joining us for the first time.
Mm-hmm. So the scene kind of turns to the chair that's in the middle of the great hall, and it's a big chair, kind of meant for the larger characters, but he's kind of nested into this chair, kind of crouched up. He's got this journal in his hands, and he's got a glass of purple mash there with him, and he's kind of singing to himself, and thinking of the different ways to remember, right? Some write down, chronicling, some write down, but for him, like poetry and song really is kind of how he's decided to chronicle these names of all these Barovians and heroes of the land. So he's thinking to himself, and he's got his little lute there, and he's maybe for this one I'm gonna sing like, and he's pulling the glass to his mouth and drinking. Okay, like purple man. Yes, that's right. Purple man. Is anyone around? Anyone? A purple man. Everybody brags about that little purple man. That's the one. Yeah, okay. So that one. Okay, so yeah. So he's effectively kind of writing a songbook as a gift to the people of Barovia, and he's written one of these for each one of the Dawnbringers, to kind of hold on to the legend of the Dawn. He's also inebriated, and has been
For the last
week,
and for the following week.
For the following week.
Okay.
So you'll find him in this chair.
Okay. So
Is he
in the chair? Okay, so he wrote the Chronicles of the Battle for Barovia for a week.
Yeah.
In a chair.
Yeah.
Closed that book.
Yeah. Okay.
Opened up another book.
Yes.
To write a songbook about Falpher.
That's right.
For another week.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. He'll occasionally stumble into the kitchen, grab another bottle of purple mash, go to the chair, nestle in again with his book and his pen and his lute.
I love it.
And keep on writing.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. All right. And I mean, you guys are all living in Argynvost temporarily. You don't know how long you're going to be there or what the plan is, and you guys are kind of deciding what is next. You're hearing reports come back that you are in fact in Faerun. What does that mean for exactly getting back maybe home to your loved ones, to things, unfinished business that you may have had, or what is next for the Dawnbringers? And you're all kind of figuring that. And you're passing in the hallways once in a while and having dinners together almost every night. Sterling. After the most epic snowball fight that has ever existed in the valley, you began plans to build an orphanage for the misplaced children outside the town of Vallaki. With those plans in place, and construction has now begun, and folks are helping, and people of Barovia have come together, of course. The first thing is, what is that orphanage going to be called?
The new bone grinder.
Just kidding. Bone grinder. Okay.
No, I kid.
Literally.
Well, I think something like New Hope. Or
yes.
something like that.
I was hoping you'd go there. Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. New Hope Orphanage.
New Hope Orphanage.
Good. As you carry lumber across the site of the new orphanage that is being built, tell us about what folks see.
You see a Warforged that stands 7'7", with plate armor integrated into his body. And across the front of the armor, it says the sun will rise again. And his eyes are currently glowing blue, and they do occasionally change color. But for this time, since the snowball fight, they have stayed glowing blue. As he has been keeping the boy Sterling as the main personality of the Amalgam at this time.
Okay. And how does Sterling spend the next week in Barovia? I mean, obviously, the building has begun and folks are helping. How do you spend that time?
He is very focused on building the orphanage, but while the orphans are waiting for it to be completed, he's also taking time out to play hide and seek. Not tag, because he tends to hit a little harder than he means to. But yeah, playing games with the kids, keeping spirits up, and helping them to sitting down and chatting with them, talking with them through some of the hard things that they've been through, while also relating some of the events of his life that have been hard for him, so that he can kind of act as a sounding board for these kids that have seen such horrors in this world.
Okay. Those 2 weeks pass. And like you do every night, you settle into the dining hall at Argenbostholt. In the background, you hear the distant echoes of construction and renovations and the rebuilding that has occurred after the attack on Argenbostholt during the Battle of Barovia. The restoration has begun. For some time, Argenbostholt has been a bit of a mausoleum more than a manor. It has been inhabited by the spiritual remnants of the Order of the Silver Dragon, led by Sir Godfrey, who was a revenant, but he was the only kind of physical manifestation of that order. The rest of them were ghosts and echoes of their former selves. They all were put to rest, along with Argenvost, when Osibus fell and the valley was finally brought back to Beirut that we now know. But even, I would say now, there's this emptiness to it. Even though those ghostly forms were here and there, Godfrey was there, there's a bit of an emptiness to the place, because it is only you folks and those who you've brought in and the knights, and there's more of a living presence, but it's almost like the heart of Argenvost is kind of left, the core, and you're trying to build that back up. But it's, I would say, Argenvost himself, his presence brought a weight to the air, to the space, to the purpose of what this, it was driven by a purpose. There was a reason it was here, it had a history. And now it has a future, but what is that and how does that work? And so there's this general sense of emptiness, I would say, in the place. As you sit again at the dining hall, the three of you, the other Dawnbringers have gone along their way, as we discussed it in the finale and last season. You find yourselves kind of head down, eating your food as you do every night. What do you do?
I'll turn to Dmitri and go, as I ask quite often. Listen. Any new recruits? I mean, anyone?
Really? There's been a few ever since the sun has started shining again. People have hope, and I've seen some interest, and it's been slowly increasing, but sort of not as many as I'd like, let's just say. How are the songs coming?
I mean, I've got a few of the main characters everyone would want me to write about, although I'm not sure what I will do about Madame Eva. She was on the right side, she was on the bad side. I might do like a metal one or something that's more angsty. I'm not sure about that one. But
On the fence.
Yes, I'm on the fence about what that one. I might call the song On the Fence. Because remember the fence?
Yes.
Yes, and I was getting tugged under the fence.
That's right.
Okay,
Under the
thanks.
And
Thanks
she's
for
on
that.
the fence. Yes.
She was on the fence and I was under. Yes.
Yes.
Fence on the fence. Yeah, I'm writing,
Mhm.
so it's difficult. Some of them come easily, like songs about you and Sterling, but some of them are very difficult.
Yes. Which one's been the hardest?
Like, I don't know if I should write about Strahd or if he's been written about too much already, and I don't want to add to what's been said about him, but also very confusing.
Yes, but it may be encouraging for the people here to sing songs of his defeat
True.
after having gone through so much.
Right. Yes. Also, it's very hard to rhyme with Osibus. There's very few words that rhyme with Osibus. Anyways.
Awesomest.
Awesomest! Oh, yes, okay. Sterling, you have a gift.
For rhyme?
For
Well, I have spent a lot of years reading poetry.
okay.
That's very true.
That's the source of words is, well, not really the source, but, rhyming ones.
Yes, true. I mean, not always. I mean, sometimes it's just the pacing, the iambic pentameter, and that sort of thing, and makes it a little bit more, I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I am big pants. I am big pentameter. What does that mean?
Well,
I am big pentameter.
yeah, it's like the number of syllables that you use for different, maybe you're familiar with a haiku.
Ah, yes.
That's not iambic pentameter, but anyway, it's different. It's got different.
I don't even write songs in my own language, so I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
I don't even know what language you speak.
I've been wondering that for quite a while myself.
I recognized an accent, but
Mm.
I never thought to ask.
Thought it might be rude to bring it up.
Well, it is where I'm from, so don't. So, I'm glad you waited until now to ask after all these years.
I just thought that you spoke common in a weird way.
I do. So, are you guys having the feeling like we should, maybe do something beyond what we're doing? I feel like, you're not getting very many people to come and join the order.
Right?
And
Well, people are glad to just try to build something of their own at this point.
it feels like I need an adventure. Feels like we've slowed down, and if I slow down too much, I may never get going again. It's very comfortable here. These chairs are so big.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Maybe not for you.
Right, fair.
They're a little bit tight. Sometimes they stick when I stand up.
It's very funny. to
Very
watch.
funny. It's very funny.
I feel away.
It's very, very funny. Sometimes I bring in the arms just to see it happen,
So you're
Sterling will get that one. Then I have to jump on the chair and put it.
I see you did it this time too.
Wait
Nothing.
till he sees.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. No, it's it's so quiet here.
Yes, but the beef is very good.
No, I mean, you cannot complain about the food now.
Have you tried? Oh, do you? You haven't.
No, I don't usually eat. Sometimes when I spend time with the Vistani, they will give me gifts of food, and I will eat to be polite, but a lot of it just dribbles out the sides of my mouth because I don't have a stomach.
What happens to the solid pieces?
I kind of just crush them up with my jaw.
And then just let them fall to the floor?
I have a cape, so I kind of...
Kind of a cookie monster situation.
I understand. You're a very, very charitable person.
I really do love the Vistani. It's good people, good hearts, and so many of them have come from so many different places, and it's amazing to see how they've held together through so much for so long.
You know what you're good at? I don't know if I've ever told you this before, but you are good at accepting the gifts from others to make them feel as though those gifts have value.
Well,
Like, as you cannot eat food,
no,
and yet...
but they don't really understand that.
Right,
And
of course.
so I do my best. Some do. I mean, the Vistani are very wise and intelligent. I think it's just the nature of my being as a construct is something that is not always familiar.
Well, you know, if there's ever a dish that you're getting tired of fake eating, you could always just pack it up and bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I do have the ability to taste.
Oh, okay.
So I'm quite fond of the baked goods,
Oh, so it's not the complete...
especially
Wait.
those berries and the...
What kind of berries do they have here? I haven't really noticed.
Yes, well, a lot of the berries are very dark and shriveled. I don't know what they're called.
I hope they're berries.
Yeah.
Me too. I hope those are berries.
I don't
Maybe
think
it's a
they're
good thing you
vegan
don't
meat.
really eat them. Say.
I've never gotten food poisoning. That's
Well,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, he's got a real iron gut.
Hey! Ding, ding.
I'm glad that we're all here talking. I've been thinking a lot about everything. And we've seen friends come and friends go. And I wonder what the road holds going forward. I'm scared that I've already done so much and it won't mean the same. What I wanted to do was to become a hero. That was my dream, to be like the heroes in the books that I read. All those years when I was sick in bed before my father put me into this body. And speaking of my father, now that he's a part of this amalgam as well, it's been nice to spend time with him and to spend time with you. I do want to tell you that I do love you as much as I can. I think maybe it might be time for my father and I to be joined with a loon. Maybe it's time for us to leave the amalgam for good.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of campaign 2 of Beyond the Mist. This is our Vecna Eve of Ruin campaign.
Spoiler alert.
Been, what, like 6 years since we did our last since we started our last campaign. Millions of hours watched, over 1 million hours watched, millions of hours viewed. I cannot believe we're here. So first off, I want to say the reason we're here is because of the backers for our Kickstarter, who really came to our aid.
Thank you, backers.
We needed, not only for season 6 and to bring Into the Mist to a completion, but also to launch now a new campaign that we can enjoy for the next number of seasons. And thank you so very much. With that, you helped us build a lounge, a green room that we needed, also to upgrade the studio. That video will be online by the time this airs, and so you can check that out as we kind of walk through the process of the renovations and all that stuff. Just giving everyone a little bit of a thank you and a shout out for helping us complete all that, so that's awesome. There is one person who is notably missing from the table. The Kickstarter did say that Christian Navarro is going to be with us. Christian Navarro, fortunately for him, and we are very happy for him, landed a gig, and so he had to cancel last minute, so we wish him all the best, and hopefully he'll be here maybe next season. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate everything you've done so far. Thank you for being in season 6, and we hope to see you again soon, bud. All the best in what you're doing now and the new project that you're involved in. Also, we have somebody else new at the table as well, a new face. Welcome to Anica. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so happy to be here.
Anica has been the company she works for, and her wonderful people over there at Hero Forge have been huge supporters of RealmSmith for years. And the most consistent sponsor we've ever had. And so thank you so very much.
I am so happy to be here.
And you're local.
Yeah,
like
that does
you
help
can
a lot.
drive here, which
Yes.
is
I can barely drive here. Toronto traffic is no joke.
Yeah, it's nuts that we haven't had you at the table. So I'm so happy that you're here. It makes so much sense for so many reasons. And we will thank Hero Forge on its own when that time comes in the announcements. But thank you so much for being here. I'm really looking forward.
I'm excited to really ruin the vibe.
Yeah.
We're up here right now.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to kind of bring it down.
But then
Here,
we bring it
sometimes
back up.
down here. Sometimes back
Jay
down here.
hasn't been able to tame us over 6 years. You're not gonna do it.
I'm here to really bomb everyone.
Yeah.
Really ruin everyone's fun.
So far, you've sucked at that.
Also, I'm not great at playing D&D, so
But Joel's here too.
We will just get along great.
I don't know what my
I'm
character
legendary
does.
for sucking
I
at
don't know
this.
what anyone's character
Just
does.
make
so-
it up.
Yep.
Great.
You guys are
Yeah.
2 peas in a pod.
Just
So this
if I
season-
do anything wrong, just tweet at Jason.
Yes.
I need you to
Yes.
tweet at Jason and tell him everything
That's
I
right.
did.
Yes.
Yes.
This season, we're going to try and keep announcements down to 5 minutes.
Okay.
And so we will
Starting next time.
starting next episode. No, just kidding. Anyways, moving right along. I want to thank our sponsors. First of all, I want to thank Beetle and Grimm, who is Beetle and Grimm's. The wonderful folks over there have supported us for the last number of campaigns, all through Into the Mist. And now,
Okay.
this is a really heavy box. This is the Vecna Eve of Ruin set. We were going to be using, this doesn't even look like my hand. It's kind of weird. We are going to be using this all season. It's jam-packed with all kinds of goodies.
Looks jam-packed.
This one came
Oh
with
my
like
God.
a box of minis and a bunch of maps. The Curse of Strahd one was amazing when it came out. We used that all through Into the Mist. I don't know if this is available anymore. But what is available for pre-order right now is the new Ravenloft box that they are releasing. It's a silver edition for the Horrors Within. And they are releasing that, and we are probably going to feature it when it comes out. But make sure to head over to beelandgrims.com to check that out. The next sponsor we want to thank is Hero Forge. Hero Forge is an incredible platform for creating your own personalized minis and dice. We have used them for years. All of our player characters for all of our campaigns have been created using Hero Forge. We love them very, very much. You can order color minis from there. You can order metal minis from there. You can order unpainted minis. I ordered STLs and downloaded them and printed them myself and then painted them. And so here is a little bit of a look at some of the minis for this season. Can we look at the minis for the first time? First, we have good old Sterling. There's Sterling. This is new and improved Sterling.
Upgrade.
Who is nice
Firmware
and
installed.
shiny. Then we have our trusty Dmitri. Look at Dmitri.
Dmitri.
I might have to
Can't beat
tilt it up a
Dmitri.
bit. No, anyways. But yeah, there's a sort of Argynvost on his back. So these are all brand new minis for this season.
Wow.
Never used, never seen. We have finally a accurate representation of the height of Falpher. He's so tiny.
Oh, God.
And if we put him beside Sterling, he would actually fit in the Bjorn. If you have
Oh,
him
look
for
at
scale.
him. He's so cute.
Am I allowed
Yeah,
to
if
treat
we
you
can
like
take a look at
child?
that, Tim,
That's
on the
not me.
overcam there.
But you can treat
Can
that.
I?
Yeah, you
But also, yes.
Over the table,
Anyways.
may I treat you?
Proper proportions. And then finally, Pow.
Yes! Who's that?
Woo!
Wait,
Look at
who
that guy.
is that?
We're gonna find
He's
out.
so good.
Oh,
He's
my.
nice and chunky, and I love it.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
He's great.
Great. Anyways,
Beautiful.
thank you so much. Is there anything
I'm
else?
just not sure he's up to the task.
Oh.
I'm giving you nothing for
Okay,
that.
let's be done.
I told you,
I
I'm
don't
bringing
need
the
any-
vibe down.
He's been holding that for weeks.
Yeah.
Anything else from Hero Forge that you guys have coming up that we can highlight and promote?
Nothing that is going to be available when this comes out, but we do have some really cool stuff coming down the pipe. We have a Kickstarter that is launching later this year for something that I cannot talk about
Oh,
just yet.
okay.
And we have a very cool, new, exciting product coming out as well that I will tell y'all about off camera.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
that's
All right.
fine.
All right. All right.
Secrets
I
are
like
good.
it. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes, I do not want to break any
Yeah.
NDAs
Yes.
or what have you, but
Yes,
we have
of
some
course.
stuff that's going to be really exciting for a lot of different type of people in the gaming space.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so great. Okay, I love it. Thank you so much, Anica, for all that you folks have done for us. It has been a joy to
Yeah.
partner with you folks over the years. I have made, I don't know how many minis, but it might be in the hundreds.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
And it's just a wonderful platform to be able to use. So check it out, heroforge.com. Our next sponsor, for the first time in a while, we did 53 episodes of a season called Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures. Marvelous Tutorials, sorry, with WizKids and Vallejo, where we taught people how to paint the D&D, official D&D WizKids minis. Vallejo is now a sponsor again. Thank you.
What?
Welcome back this
Woo!
season to Vallejo.
Paints.
Vallejo paints.
Smooth paint.
They are incredible. They have always been amazing for us. I was their North American rep for a while. We did a bunch of tutorials at shows and stuff. I've just had a love affair with Vallejo and their paints. Their paints are incredible. And the reason is it's a family-owned business that has been basically from generation to generation has been carried through. Paint is all they do. They formulate their own paints in Spain specifically, which was what makes it so very special. So thank you so much, Vallejo, for everything that you've done for us in the past. All of our minis at the table that I painted, including these ones, have been painted with Vallejo paints. There are some images and videos and things that we'll be uploading, but thank you so much for that. Check them out. Make sure to check out their game color line. It's specifically formulated and designed for miniature gaming and for tabletop gaming, as well as their new metallics paint line. The metallics are unbelievable now. They were always really good, but they're so beautiful. So check it out. Thank you, Vallejo, for that. Ultimate Game Master is a little bit of a awesome thing. Oh, we were going to do a song for Hero Forge that I totally forgot about.
Let's do it next time.
Next episode?
Next season.
Next season.
It has to be a rap though.
What?
So start working on that.
I'm okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen, let's do Hero Forge next episode, but this episode
Okay.
for the Ultimate Game Master
Okay.
is what we're going to do because we're here.
All right. What's the song?
The Ultimate Game Master is a screen system for your tabletop. It's Joel and my little company that we created. They are available right now, theultimategamemaster.com. This is, but it's totally customizable, magnetic for your table. Do you have one of these, Anica, yet? Because I need to send you one.
Yeah, you can put cheese steak stream.
But anyways, and the best part about it, it comes in brown, black. There's a couple other colors still on the website, but everything's available, theultimategamemaster.com. And the best part is magnetic rule sets.
Amazing.
Basically like fridge magnets that you put in. I have all of the D&D 5e. 2024 will be coming, and we have a Kickstarter coming for a bag soon in the next while. So stay tuned for that. We're very, very excited about that. Tell us about Ultimate Game Master.
If you want the best screen in the world, you should get the one that's on the table. If you want the best screen in the world, it's magnetic for every boy and every girl. It's the Ultimate Game Master screen.
Oh, we're
The
switching.
ultimate Game Master screen. It's the screen you had in your dreams. The
We're all
ultimate Game Master screen.
Thank you. We're gonna do that every episode.
No.
And the final awesome longtime sponsor is Sirenscape. Welcome back,
Yes.
Sirenscape. We will be using Sirenscape for all of our episodes. Actually, in fact, I should be using it right now. For that, we will turn that on. We will be using the official Vecna Eve of Ruin Sirenscape sound set for this season.
Nice.
And so I'm very excited. The folks over there are incredible. You can check out Nova, Sirenscape Nova. It's a new reimagined version of Sirenscape, and it's in beta, open beta right now. So go check out Nova when you have some time. Events coming up. I'll do this really quick. D&D weekend, September 3rd to 6th. There's one spot left for that. You can check that out. Official D&D weekends at dndinacastle.com. D3 at Sea Alaska is August 4th to 11th. There are still space available there. Make sure that you check that. Destination Tombstone, we go play D&D themed Wild West stuff in Tombstone, Arizona. One spot left at the table. We basically cosplay like cowboys and cow folks all weekend, and it's an awesome event. And then D&D in a Castle, I'm there for 2 rounds, February 14th to 18th, 19th, 23rd. 19th, 23rd is sold out. No room there, but there is definitely room the 14th to the 18th. And I'm happy to have seen everybody at Gen Con. My Gen Con tables were sold out this month, and it was an amazing experience. So thank you, everyone. Last thing, merch. We have all new merch store. Check it out, RealmSmith-shop.fourthwall.com. I took all of your sizes because I was going to get you new character designed shirts for each of your characters. They did not come. I could not get them in time. I'm so sorry. We will make sure you get them.
Okay.
But this is what they look like. The magic of graphics.
Yay. I was like, wait, do you guys see them?
No. But what I did get is a bunch of other merch that we did in time. So I do have merch for you guys at the table right now. They're not t-shirts.
So your stuff
This
came
is
in.
the Into the Mist sweatshirt. And the new sweatshirts have Without Further Ado, Let Us Venture.
Nice.
With the RealmSmith logo on there. And we have, this is the Beyond the Mist one.
Ooh.
Beyond the Mist one for
Yes.
Vecna. And Without Further Ado, Let Us Venture with a different little logo on the back. You guys haven't seen any of these yet.
No.
No.
It's
You
all
guys
new.
don't follow our stuff. Into the Mist shirts, I'm just kidding. This is the
little dig in there. Thanks, Jay.
new hats. RealmSmith hat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like
I like that.
Beyond the Mist hat with
that's
purpley.
good.
That's my.
Oh.
I think I'm the purpley guy.
Into the Mist hat.
Your character is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
And then we have mugs. This is the Beyond the Mist mug.
Yes.
Check it out. Check it
Yes,
out.
yes.
Check it out. Check it out. Tim,
Oh
check
my
it
God.
out. There we go. Very, very good.
Nice.
And patches.
Oh. These are our first patches.
First patches. Beyond the Mist patch.
What?
Yep.
Oh man.
Into the
that's
Mist patch.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Which I probably should take off stickers before I show stuff on camera.
Yeah.
Scan the QR code really fast. You
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
it for
exactly,
a second
exactly.
to get nothing.
Yeah.
RealmSmith
Okay.
patch. Anyway, super
Beautiful.
cool. Last thing, which you each can have one of,
What?
are buttons.
What? No.
We have character buttons for each of you.
What?
Yep.
Tradable
There's a Dmitri
buttons.
button.
Wow.
That's from Into the Mist. This one's from Beyond the Mist.
Wow.
This is Sterling.
V1
This
and
is the BM.
V2?
V1, V2.
This is the ITM. BTM, ITM. You guys can wear those if you want.
I think these pins are the first bit of danger of all campaigns.
I couldn't make one for each character of yours. That would be a whole set
there
of its
are
own.
so many that have
So
died. Yeah.
there's Pow though.
Hey.
Oh, he's so handsome.
Oh my god.
And there's Falpher.
Hey.
That's BTM Falpher.
Should've made
BTM
mini pins.
Falpher.
Mini pins. Of
Oh, but I do have Ghost Muskoka. Ghost Skoka.
Ghost Skoka.
Must
go.
Yeah, he
Love
does.
this Ghost
I do
Skoka.
have,
Muskoko.
It's not very handsome.
I do have Falpher from Into the Mist.
Hey.
Yes. Buena.
Jay does.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
Oh my
wow.
god.
He does everything.
Where are
So he doesn't need us. He can play all the characters.
Where did he go? I don't know.
I'm sad.
Oh,
I'm missing.
for you.
I'm
It's
missing
okay. No one's
buttons.
met my character yet, so.
No, I'm missing buttons. I've had.
Oh man, he's
Button,
definitely
button.
grown. He's definitely grown.
No, I had a Beyond the Mist button, and I had Glassjaw, and I had.
Now everyone knows my character name.
They'll know anyways. We're announcing. You can wear the Beyond the Mist RealmSmith button.
Thank you.
Throw it
I
down.
feel
Why is it
included.
That is very strange. I am so sorry. Anyways, you
I
can
was
get all
gonna
that.
hug it at you just because we talked about it. I'm like, all right, he's ready to go.
You can get all that merch. RealmSmith dash fourth wall. RealmSmith dash shop.fourthwall.com. Or on the YouTube, it's below the video. Get your merch down below.
Get your merch.
If you like what you saw tonight, consider subscribing and sharing. Without further ado, let us venture beyond the mist.
I think maybe it might be time for my father and I to be joined with a loon. Maybe it's time for us to leave the amalgam for good.
What are you saying? No.
But where would you go?
Well, I assume to an afterlife of some kind. I always thought that with us being part of this amalgam, we had brought our souls with us. So if we were to leave, then the souls would go too. And it would be the amalgam as constructed, as designed and filled, that would be left.
We don't want to see you go there. You've been with us this whole time.
I understand.
I'm honestly more used to people leaving by force rather than of their own volition. You know, like, oh, do you? First of all, I have two questions. How would you even do it? And then, what is it like for your people, for your kind, to have an afterlife? Like, what? How do you see it?
I don't know how it works for a Warforged, but I know that in the world that we came from, which is named Alun after the god that created it, I suppose we would go to Alun's afterlife. I know that we can choose to leave the amalgam. And after much discussion, my father and I have brought the idea to the rest of the amalgam, and with hesitation, they've agreed.
Wow.
Yes, before the Mists of Barovia, yes, I was a servant of Alu, and a knight of the light. I think I can vouch for the goodness that would await you. It saddens me to hear that this would be it.
I was thinking that maybe this would be our last dinner.
This one.
I didn't want to say anything earlier. I wanted to appreciate the time together the best we could, as always. But in this new Barovia, this brighter place, I wanted to do the things that I couldn't do as a kid before being in this body.
Right. And the body you had before this one was also difficult to live in with illness.
Yes, very frail. I couldn't do anything that the other kids could do.
Right.
Is it me? Do you need... Perhaps I'm... Maybe I know you too much. Perhaps... Maybe my songs aren't quite there yet, or perhaps...
Your songs are beautiful, and the smell I've gotten used to.
They really can taste.
I don't know. I'm unsure what to think of this.
Yes.
I'm confused. Why would you? We just did this together, and you're one of my closest friends I've ever had. Why would you want to leave us now? I mean, I get it, of course. Your father, he loves you, you love him. You were a child, you were in pain, now you lived, and you feel like you had life, and yes, it's great. But, like, what about me? You know?
Well, I echo some of that selfishness. We would hate to lose you, and although we respect what you're trying to say and accomplish, I don't see it being something easy for us to come to terms with, I think is what Falpher is saying.
Yes, what would happen? Seriously, like, you and your father would go, the Amalgam would stay. Who would we be speaking to?
The Amalgam as a whole, probably.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what would happen, but there was a time before when the Amalgam didn't have me. Maybe it would be like that.
Do I remember that?
After the Amber Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. But I wouldn't like it very much.
No. I think I would even memorialize you. This is so strange an idea that you have, but if this is what your heart is taking you towards,
Get a new heart.
perhaps we should figure out how we can come to terms with what he's decided.
I mean, of course I will respect your wishes. You know, it's up to you, Starling. You are who you are. I simply wonder if you've considered all the options, like perhaps I don't know what they are, but have you considered any other options? Do you know of any?
This seems like the most logical next step. did what I dreamt of doing. And yes, I will miss you. I will miss you very much. But I will be in some kind of a paradise. Me and my father and my mother will be there too. There's a whole life to be lived on the other side, I think. An eternity of something brighter. And as wonderful as we've made this place, I miss being home. And I think that I've done everything that needs to be done. At least we've made lives better.
Certainly, we couldn't have done it without you.
That's for sure. You've made our lives better.
I pray that we may be reunited again one day.
Me too.
Yes. Perhaps we all will.
In some way, I'm sure that there's something we can do in the afterlife to still be with the ones that we love.
Yes.
Just, if you don't mind, play the song that you wrote for me every once in a while.
Oh. It's already on my mind. It's really good too.
It really is. I'm not good with goodbyes, and you know that. So I think now might be a good time for my father and I to go.
Right now?
Well, I don't want to drag it out.
Tell me though, I do not know how I will recognize you if one day we are truly reunited. What would I be looking for?
Yes. Tell us, how do we find you?
Just look for the happiest kid you've ever seen. And I'll recognize you.
Right.
I will miss you, Sterling.
I will miss you too.
Yes.
And with that, Sterling puts his hands on the table. And he looks at you both one more time. Then looks forward. And the eyes flicker through a number of different colors, settling into darkness. And the body settles in the chair.
Falpher goes right to him and just puts his arms around him and hugs him.
Yeah. When you do that, you feel, woof, you feel cold steel, motionless, and he feels heavy, just like hugging a fridge. Like there's no movement, there's no budge. It's just an empty shell made of metal and cold steel.
Sterling.
I will miss you, my friend.
And it just stays there, eyes dark. Even the front panel that is often lit is dark.
What do we do with him?
I'm going to, as I study him a bit, I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and use divine sense. Which is I can detect good and evil.
Yeah.
Just to see if I can tell if what's happened. It happened.
Fae, fiend, celestial, undead. All that, right?
How else we all know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead. Right. Oh, maybe that's not what I think it does. Well, I'll still use it just to.
What are you trying to ascertain? And I can kind of tell you what.
Well, just to use my senses other than just visually to sort of feel.
Are you trying to sense if there's anything there?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a medicine check. I mean, a warforge is built of wood and sinew, and it has alchemical fluids that flow through the body like a body would.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of the physiology is akin to kind of trying to figure out if something is still living.
10.
You're not sure. There is no pulse. There is no thrum that exists in Sterling. If you're sitting beside him, it's almost like this electrical sort of like constant thrum, like a fridge, that you kind of hear in a room, and it's oddly silent, deafeningly silent. So let me just say, with a 10, absolutely, there is no life in it currently. Sterling, as the shell remains still, what are kind of the synapses and the processing that's happening in the background?
I feel like with something like this, it would be a bit like rebooting a computer after removing some critical components.
Factory, you said?
Blue screen.
Not quite. Yeah.
Kind of in that vein, I guess. Yeah. So I would imagine it's going through some sort of a reboot process. At least that's what I picture in my head.
Okay. I'm going to say right now it's dark. Senses are all dark. The amalgam is sorting itself. It's reconfiguring itself. It's figuring out what it is, potentially without the boy and the father. Past that darkness, the boy feels warmth on his face. And for those at home, can you, and I know you kind of touched on it, but can you just, because again, those who are joining us for the first time, if you can just explain the journey of the boy, and the father and the story that exists there and why this is, important and why we've come to this point.
So the boy's name is Sterling, and that's where the Warforged unit ended up getting its name. But the story of the boy is very much the story of the father as well, because his father saw his child getting sicker and sicker after the passing of Sterling's mom. And he was worried about losing his child as well. As an antiquities dealer, he would come across strange things from other realms. And one of the things he came across in his dealings was a Warforged shell. And through research, he found out what it was. And he also found that there was a possibility to be able to put a consciousness from a living creature into a Warforged. So he performed this procedure with his son, but it involved some toxic components that ended up meaning that his effort would take his own life. So he gave his life to save his son.
Okay.
He put his son into the Warforged unit.
Okay.
Not knowing that there were already other minds inside.
And as Sterling, the construct came to, the shell, Sterling saw his father had passed.
Yes.
And then had to live with that. And that was in the Loon before he entered the Mists. And then whatever occurred. And then in the Mists, he was reunited with his father.
Yes.
And then the father joined the Amalgam, and they've been part of the Amalgam the whole time.
Yes. Yeah.
The boy feels warmth in his face. That's the first thing he feels. The second thing he feels is the presence of something holding his hand. A familiar presence. But this time, not just kind of spiritually or from an energy perspective, but like almost a physical manifestation of his father's hand. As the boy opens his eyes, after having crossed over, what does he see?
He sees a beautiful landscape, like nothing he's seen before. Something that's more pure and vibrant and full of life than he could possibly have imagined. He sees the light that comes from his god, and that it touches everything, but there are no shadows. He feels the loving presence of his god, and he looks out across this expanse because it seems endless. There are others there, and he's with his father.
Yeah. So he looks over and he sees that he's holding his father's hand.
He looks up,
and his father looks like he remembered him.
Yeah.
Strong, calloused hands from a long life of tinkering and work. And then he feels a tug on his left hand. And as he opens his eyes and he turns to his left, he sees his mother. As they're reunited once again. Back in the dining hall, you both sit a little while, kind of looking at the shell, and it feels like an eternity. It's maybe been a couple minutes, but it feels like a lot of time has passed. And all of a sudden, you watch as there's a flicker, and almost like a clicking sound, and there's a sense of energy beginning to like build.
I move back from him.
There's
stop hugging.
There's a thrumming that begins to build. And the panel, and on the mini, and the Hero Forge mini, there's a little space in there. It's almost like a loadout, and you know that after a long rest, whenever you guys level up, it's almost like an upgrade.
Yep.
Like there's an upgrade, and there's like a building, and then it builds, and then that's how you level up. It's because you get upgrades. That's how we've created it in the RealmSmith world. And as that, it starts to light up, and sometimes it projects like holograms above. And Sterling's never been to Eberron. This was a shell that was taken to a loon, right? Like it found itself somehow to
somehow
plane.
Like it started in Eberron and ended up in Alun.
Yeah,
and nobody knows how.
Nobody knows how. And so sometimes it like projects little holograms above it, magically arcane hologram symbols. That represent different things. And you've seen this a bunch, and it does it every time that there's a reboot. This time, you see 9 symbols.
It's a Windows loading bar that's stuck at 98%.
It's gonna be there for a long time.
Just put the cursor right at where
Why
it
is the
stops.
percent going down? What the hell?
I hate this part.
And sorry we haven't been to this side of the table for so long. We're letting this
Why
cook.
are you apologizing?
We're letting this
This
cook.
is
This is great.
amazing.
You see 9 symbols. And they're runes. So they're unintelligible. They're language you don't understand. It's tech runes. And you watch as the 9th blinks. and it goes away.
Mm.
The 8th blinks and goes away, and 7 remain. Distinct rooms.
We've noticed these before. We know
Have they noticed specifically the runes before?
I don't think they would have seen those runes.
No,
Okay.
because this is the first time there's ever been. When the father joined, maybe.
Oh yeah.
When the father joined, you would have. I don't know. I'm trying to remember back to the actual scene when
Right.
he joined and what happened. Were you all together when that happened? You guys were
think
in the
we
astral
were.
plane, and you.
Yeah.
So
Like a
the ethereal
dream.
plane. Yeah. So yes, you saw that happen. Let's just say you did. You saw that there was 8.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
And then
And
the
a
9th appeared when the father. So you see
Okay.
one leave, you see the other leave. Makes sense. You just told him his father and him
Yep.
are leaving the amalgam.
Yep.
You imagine that that's what that represents. So there are 7 remaining.
Yep.
Then his eyes begin to blink as he powers up, and his eyes kind of blinking and coming on is kind of the last phase of the reboot process. What color comes back when those eyes thrum full and glow full?
I would say it cycles through colors for a bit.
Okay.
And then settles in purple. Actually. Yeah, very deep purple. Much darker than before.
Mm.
And so you watch, and you were used to a purple. It's a darker purple than usual, but when it became the amalgam and the boy left the first time, it became purple because the red and the blue came together. Oh no. The boy joined again, it was purple. It was blue with the boy,
Yeah.
and then
So it ended up being purple.
it ended up being purple. It's purple still,
Right.
but it's a darker, slightly different shade of purple.
Okay.
Just representing some of the color being pulled out of the color wheel and so on and so forth. Anyways, bottom line, purple. As you watch his kind of like digits begin to move and he starts to kind of get his feeling again, what happens? What does that look like? What happens next?
It starts to sit up a little bit in the seat again. Looks.
I get really close to Dmitri. Like really close.
Looks around at everybody.
Sterling?
Yes. No. No Sterling. No Armin. Just Amalgam. Just Amalgam.
As he says that, the 3 of you instantly start to feel a resonance building on your person. Wherever you kept those tuning forks that were gifted to you by Morin, not but 2 weeks ago, they begin to vibrate at high frequency. And it starts to build and grow in the room. As the 3 sort of like, you hear like, bing, 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 and they start to like warble until they hit the same resonance across all 3. With a flash of multicolored light, the world winks out of existence for all of you. Nothingness envelops your senses, though you feel the thrum of magic rushing like an electric spark through your veins. When you regain focus, you stand in a plush candlelit parlor. You are amongst all of you, and you are facing each other. If we can show the map there.
Group kiss.
Now, as you look at each other, the first thing you see is each other. You are standing up on a dais, almost like a platform, with stairs coming down on either side.
I draw weapons.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know these folks.
Okay.
I've just been drawn into a place.
Okay. You watch as a diminutive 3-foot tall halfling, purple skin, pulls out 2 daggers. As you all appear,
Yeah.
what do the rest of you do in this case?
Is he still visibly drunk? How much did the alcohol?
So he is not only drunk, he looks sad. Like he just said goodbye
I have
to a
one
friend
tear running down
that
my
he's
eye.
adventured with for
Because
years.
Glassjaw has spent so much time as like a bouncer at bars,
Okay.
I think he is completely unbothered. And he's just gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey there, bud. What's going on?"
Yeah.
I don't think you want to be doing that right now.
What do I see?
Yeah, so as you look around, you are facing each other. You are in this parlor. You haven't even noticed the other people in the room yet. You are just looking at each other for the first time, coming to focus on the fact that you all are all on that platform.
And I see this Loxodon.
Yes.
And I see another...
As you look across, you see a Warforged.
How far are we from each other? 15, 20 feet?
Literally beside her.
Oh, beside. Okay.
Yeah, you're beside
Kiss
him.
and range.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. The height difference is probably out of range.
Yeah.
This Glassjaw can kiss.
So you look up to your left. You see the Warforged to your left.
Okay.
Similar to Sterling.
Okay.
Maybe a different model, different coloration, more patinaed, not as like sterling silver.
Right.
Or steel, more of a brass, copper sort of coloring. To your right is Sterling. Beside Sterling is Pow. And Dmitri, you were between Pow and Glassjaw.
Okay.
Easy there, Falpher.
I'll look to Dmitri for the confidence I need to put my weapons away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. Fine.
I don't know how or why we're here. Does this have anything to do with what you just did?
I don't think so.
From behind you, you hear a voice. And as you look around towards kind of the seating area of this parlor, you see a stately woman in white robes leaning towards you, sitting on a couch. Her brow furrowed in confusion and concern. In the blurry background, continuing as your eyes start to focus, you also see two other individuals. There is a woman in a green hat and a white dress. She has a little tattoo of almost like an upside... Actually, sorry. This is the woman in the white dress.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Very elegant and very stately looking. Beetling Grimm's map. And the other woman looks like this.
Okay.
And immediately, Sterling, you recognize that she has a tattoo under her eye, very similar to the symbol in your forehead.
The one that
It looks like a tree, almost like with basically like a single thing with two offshoots. Yeah, the one that was scratched into your forehead. Then you see a third person who is very familiar to all of you. Bald head, goatee, mustache. He is a stranger that you met briefly who gave you the ring. He is the adventurer that you met, you don't remember when, and gave you that tuning fork that you happen to put into amongst the baubles. And then, of course, Mordenkainen, who you all met, not only in Barovia and fought together, but also who met you at the Blood of the Vine Tavern. As you all sit and take each other in currently.
Glassjaw's gonna lean over to Sterling and go, "Hey, I know that guy."
you know me.
No, the bald guy.
Oh. Yes, we have met.
Oh, you know him too. Oh, good. Okay. Wow, that's fun. I don't know if we've met though. Do you guys all know each other? We should probably let's kind of.
He says, "Oh, you hear? Wait a second. You've all come for a very important purpose." When he says that, and Mordenkainen speaks up, the other woman in kind of the witch hat sneers. She says, "You can't be the answer to our wish." As
It's more common than you think.
as the woman in the white robes shushes her and puts her arm out and kind of like cocks her head to the side as she looks at you. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, Falpher takes immediate offense to the notion that as a Dawnbringer, that she might not know who he is.
Yeah.
He's immediately in like, "Lady, come on.
Yeah.
We are certainly who you need for whatever it is that you need things. We are the ones, of course." Dmitri, tell her.
It seems like it's true. Oh, I'm buying what he's selling.
Right.
When you say that, Mordenkainen looks at the woman and scowls. And she says, Tasha, please. These 3 are the Dawnbringers, liberators of Barovia, slayers of the Lord Strahd von Zarvich, and the god Osibus,
What? He
who
said.
was a shard of Vecna himself. You know I always have a contingency. These folks are it. This is Pow, great druid. Ancient. Has seen his day, but he comes with wisdom.
That was a little bit of a dig at you.
I've still
I think you look
got
good.
it.
This is Glassjaw. Don't let his name fool you. Strong, mighty warrior.
It's true.
Mm.
Guilty as
Great
charged.
resilience. I have called them all here for a purpose. Please introduce yourselves.
Yes, well,
Howdy.
pleased to meet you both.
Yes, clearly, if they brought you here on the same level as they've brought us to the Dawnbringers, then you must have some real value. So welcome to the adventure, which I'm not sure what it is yet, but
Well,
do you know what we are doing?
I guess we'll start with
And sorry,
introductions.
just to
Right.
double check, I don't mean to interrupt. This is
I'm Falpher.
okay, and this is like the normal speaking for him, sort of.
It's
Kind of whereabouts are you from?
Well, I'm from a little hamlet from outside of the dark
Archon.
dark lands called Darkon, and that is where I'm from. And the people that I grew up with, they all speak like this, even commonly speak like this all the time. So it's very normal. Everyone understands me fine. I've never had any issues with anyone not comprehending any of the words that I say.
You are putting a pretty fine point on that there, bud.
He starts patting himself and says to Dmitri, "Poor guy must be scared." And he goes over and he's like, "I got something for you, little guy." And as he's patting around, he takes his trunk over behind your ear.
Oh!
And he's gonna pull out some good berries. And he's gonna be like, "Here you go, little guy. That'll cheer you up. Some sweets."
I take the good berries and pop them in.
And then he
See,
backs
everyone
up.
understands me.
I'm going to cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
I want to understand the meaning of. I can't understand the language, but I can understand what he's trying to communicate.
Okay.
Are you still holding the daggers?
No, I put
So
them
you're
away.
Okay.
wait.
You do still
Okay.
reek of alcohol.
So you're
though.
just- I mean, this is a character.
Yeah,
Like this is like
Character
a
cast.
flavor.
it's a flavor cast.
Like you can understand what he's saying. But you're ju-
difficult.
Every character.
Every-
Same chick with Falpher's voice. But I like it. You cast it. You
yeah,
said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you cast comprehend languages, which I really should have had
Yeah.
a Sirenscape sound for, because
Right.
I should have known that this was gonna come.
It's
But I'm
only
gonna
happened
use that.
6
And I'll
times
ask
before.
him, but just what's wrong?
No, nothing is wrong. I'm introducing myself. Do you not? Yes, of course. We are.
I think he's noticed that you look very sad right now.
Oh, yes. Oh, we are. Yes, I'm sorry. We have a friend with us. As you see, our friend is with us. Do we call you
As he's
Sterling
as he's
now?
speaking, he gives his head a shake with his ears and backs up and he says, "That's common." Oh. Kids these days.
I think
From
he-
that now he has advantage on perception checks that have to do with hearing. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep intently focusing on hearing him when he speaks to try to make sense of it.
Your ears are like fully out.
They're
The
just-
rest of us are kind
whenever
of having
he
to like.
speaks, it's like a just
The air from doing that, just like
Yeah. just to absorb it, just so we can communicate. Continue.
He's very thoughtful.
Is anyone paying attention to the people in the room other than yourselves?
You
Well,
said
we're introduced.
this is kind
You
of
asked us to introduce us.
Yeah, so you
Introduce
guys
it.
introduce yourselves,
Yeah.
but then you went back to like understanding languages and kind of like
Because
getting
we're-
to understand who you guys are.
As
Yeah.
they're talking, can I observe the symbols that are around me to try to make sense of them? See if there's anything familiar
Yeah,
with
can you
any
give
of the symbols on any of the people.
symbols of any of the people?
So she's got a symbol on her face. He's got a thing around his neck. Like people
He's
got
got
stuff
the
on them
runes.
History
that might
check.
tell me a little bit about them.
History check.
Oh, I don't want to use that die. I want to use my real die. Go away. I don't want to see you. 18.
Hmm.
Okay. With an 18, you are from Wildmount.
Yeah, I knew that already.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta change some stuff. Hold on.
There is a creature that is fairly multiversal and exists on most planes. You recognize that the symbol on this woman's face, who he said Tasha, you named her Tasha.
Yeah.
Has something to do with a ancient creature. Where's my pad? I had a pad. Where did my pad go? Heck. Go right in front of me.
Are you drawing?
The symbol has something to do with that creature. Which one? Okay.
Okay.
That being said,
Do I know much about that creature? I
n-
just know that it belongs to that creature, or do I know? more about
it has hag
Okay.
connections,
Yeah. Okay.
ancient hag connections. Very powerful.
Yeah.
That's all you really need to know. You don't recognize the amulet around his neck. The gothic sort of amulet. And this amulet, which I wish I had, is like a silver color with a red ruby in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It looks like a sunburst, and it's on a gold chain. We all know what the holy symbol of Ravenloft looks like. That symbol that is on her cheek is the same symbol that is etched into Sterling's forehead. He
Yeah.
has a little bit of a fork symbol in his
Yeah.
forehead. The woman in white, and she is an elf. You recognize that there are arcane symbols. So she is some sort of spellcaster. And really heavy into her elven heritage. But other than that, you're not from this place, so you don't know exactly what it speaks to.
Okay.
That's what you would know. You all can tell that they, even though you've never met these people before, they all look fatigued. When she gets up, and you can tell she's dressed really like high class, but she kind of staggers a little bit when she gets up. She looks a little drawn, and all of them look like they just woken up, basically, like fatigued. And she stands up and she kind of like starts to kind of walk around the platform looking up at you, like she's contemplating some sort of purpose that might exist for why you are here. You can also tell and surmise that her and Tasha probably didn't know you were coming. And clearly Mordenkainen had planned for you to be here.
Right.
And she says, I'm so sorry. My name's Illustriel. If you are here, it must be for some great purpose. If Mordenkainen brought you here, you must be quite powerful indeed, all of you. do you have any ties to Vecna? And she just says it very clear and precise. I would say, if you two can give me a religion check, you two have heard the name Vecna. Because you know that I believe you do, or you would have heard, at least in the aftermath, that other adventurers in Barovia during your time in the Battle for Barovia surmised, if you didn't already yourself, I can't remember because I ran 400 people through Barovia in the last 6 years. I know that there was an adventure where they surmised that the shard of Osibus is actually a shard of Vecna. It's a shard from his spirit, his soul. So Osibus was the god of secrets. Vecna is the god of secrets. So you know that name. You don't know much past that, or who Vecna is, or what it is.
Okay.
And she asks you all that very curtly. She says, please, forgive me. And she kind of like stumbles back a little bit. And she sits down, like supporting herself on the couch of where she is. She says, come down, please. Make yourselves at home. You are not in danger here. This is the sanctum. In my sanctum, you are welcome. She kind of sits back.
Are there seats around, like other?
Yeah, there are
furniture?
like lounges and things. Yeah, absolutely.
I
You
think
can come sit with them.
Glassjaw will probably try to scoot onto the couch with her.
Yeah.
Sorry, just.
And she scoots over when you
squeeze
do it.
past you
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She seems trustworthy,
Sorry.
truthful.
Insight check.
You guys want to
23.
23.
I'm gonna come
sit on my lap? Come up, little bud.
Come this way.
Morton Kanan is happy you're all here.
Do you
Clearly.
think Tasha would
Yeah.
give you any room on the
Probably not, but I'm gonna find out.
That's okay. Morton Kanan is clearly happy you're here. Illustrial was confused, but is becoming, like, she's cluing in.
Okay.
And she's starting to kind of like, with a 23, you can tell she finds divine purpose in this potentially in some way.
Okay.
That didn't happen for, Tasha is completely concerned and not convinced
About us.
about the whole thing.
Okay.
Like, she is just emo, and in general,
Okay.
that's like her resting emo face.
She does have a drunk
Yeah,
child
yeah,
sitting on the
she's
couch
just-
next to her.
I'll
She
go
has
over-
she has her doubts. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go over to the couch towards her.
Yeah.
Trying to feign glory, like
Yeah.
we're worthy of being here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would turn to her, go towards her.
Yeah.
I go, excuse me, may I sit? Is she sitting down?
Yeah.
May I sit beside you, please?
Persuasion check.
Okay.
With disadvantage, your vibes are bad.
Real life doesn't matter. Okay.
You asked for a religion check, by the way?
Yeah.
When you're describing that?
Yeah.
I got 19.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Sorry.
You have heard of
Charisma.
Vecna before.
Yeah.
It is a multiversal being.
Okay.
Hey.
I would say that he's the god of secrets, or considered the god of secrets.
Osibus.
No, Vecna.
Vecna is.
Yeah. You would know.
I'm just happy to be
Yeah.
here.
18.
18. Okay.
Charisma.
She says, all right.
Thank you. I just
Mean goth women.
I mean, clearly, we are here for a reason. My friends and I.
She goes, shh.
Sorry. Yes. What?
And her eyes, like, flicker.
Okay.
And there is something magical is happening. Some sort of, and her pupils go purple.
Okay. Oh, I love purple.
And she looks at you, and almost like she's looking into your soul.
Okay.
And you watch her look in your eyes.
I open my eyes wider.
Yeah. and she scans down your body, and then into your chest, and then she starts to follow a strand of something. And then she follows, and then she cocks her head to the side. And Illustrial kind of looks over at her. And she says, don't mind her, she has the sight. And Tasha kind of looks at you, she says, huh. Something familiar. Hold on to you. As she kind of looks up at your horns.
Okay.
And again, Falpher, I don't know if you know if he had said it or not, but he's a halfling, but he's purple-skinned. Halfling, you've never seen that before. His ears come to a weird forked point, and he's got a crown of like antlers, almost like a crown of antlers that come around his head. You don't know what that is, no idea why, but he's different. Hag touched, I see.
I didn't ask to be touched, but...
Oh, I'm no hag.
Okay.
She says, you have a few others. She looks at Illustrious. She says, no Vecna, though. Looks over at you. Kind of looks through you. And she's like scanning each of your souls to see what tethers you might have to other beings. Interesting. No Vecna. Looks over. And she like leans back in her chair and she says, you're an interesting one. I've never seen one of you. Huh. Complicated. I like complicated. Also fine.
As she's looking at them, I'm going to cast Mysterious Presence on myself,
Okay.
which reduces wisdom, insight, or perception checks by 1d4. But I'm
Okay.
going to look at Morin just to... We're on first name basis. Just to kind of
Morty?
discern, like, if... Yeah, Morrison and I, like, we communicate through eye
The-
contact.
the
But I just want
Morrison.
to get from him, like, a sense of, like, should I be just letting this happen? Like, I know you, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I'm just kind of protecting myself a
Yeah.
little bit.
She looks over, she goes, bitch, please.
Yeah.
She kind of cocks her head to the side. It's fine. Looks at you. Fine. And her eyes flash back to normal. And Illustrious says, very good then. Looks over at Morningkitten. There's a pause as he kind of scratches the end of his goatee. I'm sure you expect some explanation as to why you were here. I did tell each of you that I would need you for great purpose. The multiverse, the known material realms. All realms really depend on it.
I did think it'd be sort of a quicker turnaround kind of between when you said that and now.
Yeah, sorry.
But I didn't,
We don't quite plan interplanetary.
So fair. Just
planner,
if we're taking notes,
uh,
timelines maybe in the future.
Anyway,
But no complaints.
regarding my alternative plan, he strides over to a cabinet full of items. Yes, magic items.
Mundane items, some small bags of Cheetos,
normal nicknames.
some of those packs of
Cube of
OB3
room.
Oreos. Who needs them? Give me the whole one.
90% gardening tools.
And one cloak.
And one cloak of billowing, yeah.
He waits. He steps over to the cabinet, he opens it, and he pulls out an item that looks like this.
Paper.
Oh my god.
Sorry. No. Show us again.
Show us,
We'll be good. We'll be good.
No one do the bit again.
Like this.
Okay. Oh, wind chime. Looks like.
Stabby wind chime. It's pointy.
It looks like silver chime. He approaches you. And he displays it out in front of him. He says, I worried that perhaps our wish wouldn't stop one as powerful as Vecna. Illustrio, please forgive me, but I did have a contingency. Vecna is too powerful to stop directly at this point. However, no power is absolute. I suspect Vecna will be vulnerable while he weaves his ritual. If you confront and weaken him... Sorry, I lost my spot.
Yes. Yes.
What happened?
What?
Glassjaw's loudly chewing those Oreos that he found from the cabinet. Just cookies crumbling. What happens? What will happen? Would you like one, brother?
Vecna is too powerful to stop directly at this point. However, no power is absolute. I suspect Vecna will be vulnerable while he weaves his ritual. If you confront and weaken him, this chime of exile can banish him to Orth. He would no longer be able to affect multiple realms at once. His plan to remake the multiverse would fail. Wait. Yes. You have been chosen for great purpose. Vecna, the god of secrets. He plans to unmake existence as it is known to all of us. There is an artifact that is, I believe, the only way to weaken Vecna, so that the chime can be used against him. It's called the Rod of 7 Parts. And as he says that, he kind of like lifts his hand and it creates kind of a hologram of a rod.
Okay.
That appears.
And you already have 6 of the parts?
He says, no, Falpher, I do not have 6 of the parts. That is why I need you. Don't flip these because they have art on the other side.
Okay.
But that's for your reference.
That's cool.
Oh, am I holding? Wait, yeah, that has to be the top. Okay.
That's cool.
So the rod will weaken him enough that the chime can
Be used against him, yes. It's called the Rod of 7 Parts. Unfortunately, its component pieces are scattered across existence.
Let me guess. In 7 different places.
Yes, Falpher. That is how this campaign works.
It's
7
really
different
weird. 2 are
places,
really close
7
together, actually.
different parts. While my esteemed colleagues researched the magic needed to cast a wish spell powerful enough to stop Vecna, I looked into finding the rod's pieces should we need them. The first piece is deep in the Underdark, somewhere inside a hidden safe house for worshippers of the demon god Lolth. Web's Edge is exactly what it's called. Find that first piece of the rod, my friends. The portal on the dais will take you to it. Once you locate the first piece, the magic inherent in the artifact will point you to the second piece, and then to the third, and so on. This sanctum's portal reacts to powerful magic, such as this artifact. So as you find each piece, this portal will lead to the next. No need to use another key. The most recent piece of the rod will suffice. There's no time to waste. Once you've reassembled the rod, we can all confront Vecna and stop his heinous plan. You'll be the heroes of the multiverse. Now, how does that sound?
I think it's pretty neat.
It sounds like a noble quest. We trust what you're saying, Mordecai. You haven't led us astray yet, and we believe you that this is a serious matter. We are honored that you have chosen us.
I feel as though... Sorry. This is between friends. Do I still call you Sterling? Is it Amalgam?
Hits me in the face.
How?
Amalgam will do.
Okay.
No.
And sorry, you were...
My name...
Yes, please introduce yourself. Sorry.
So you're Amalgam.
Amalgam.
Brother, from the Great War.
Yes.
Fellow Warforged.
It has been a long time. Forgive me for looking on. Your jaw, it is... I've not seen
It's
that
a look,
before.
isn't it? Yeah, it really turns heads, eh?
It works very well.
I haven't seen an eye color like yours before. That's a beautiful deep purple.
It does change sometimes.
Does it? Oh, is it like a light thing? Because sometimes, yeah, my jaw changes colors in the sunlight.
Something like that.
Love it. Love to hear it. I hope you enjoyed those Oreos I gave you earlier.
Thank you. They were delicious.
And this is Dmitri.
Yes, Dmitri. Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
And
Glassjaw just really wants to connect with people.
My 2 friends.
yeah. Yes, we all know each other for the most part.
Yes, well, I have traveled with you a long time, even when you didn't know I was there.
Yes.
But you did ask him his name just now, so...
Only because it's complicated. We'll get to that. You're...
I'm Pow.
Wow.
Can you give me some good berries, too?
Yes.
Thank you
From
for
behind
this.
my ear.
Where are they?
I don't have any.
I
I don't even have ears. This is nuts.
Yeah, he's like trying to figure out like where to pull them from. So just got behind you, and he's like, "Oh,
Just
I think
the jaw.
and
Yeah,
he
just pull it from the jaw. It unhinges
in
like
the
a
mouth.
snake.
Yeah, do some good berries.
Ah, geez, thanks. And
And
Glassjaw will chew them, and they will simply mush and
Yeah.
yum, 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 yum.
I do agree that the timing could have been better. You ever agree to help somebody move, and 100 years later, you're forgotten, they ask, and then they call you up. He's just dejected, like he's been pulled out of the time of his life to do this, to save another multiverse.
I'm sure it'll go fast there, bud.
And,
We'll get in, get out, get on the way. You can get back to what were you doing that you missed so much?
Nothing.
Like, do you mean like figuratively, like you were, or do you mean
I'm old.
no? You don't look a day over. What?
3.
I'm old
Or-
and I was in retirement. And they've brought me back
I,
for
com-
more of this.
For one last job.
I
babe.
commend you for holding to your oath then, even after having retired.
It kind of just took me.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't have like a ton of choice in the matter. Just if we are continuing to give notes, that is maybe a,
He
like a
leans,
check yes for.
leans in a bit more to Dmitri and kind of nodding towards Falpher and says, is he one of your current missions?
So,
A good deed?
well, we're friends. The relationship is, I would say, for the most part, equal.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, if you bathe more,
There's. What?
You should exhale
As he
less.
starts-
We're getting it on this side of the room
As
too.
he starts crying, again, Pal starts patting down. He's like, I got something. This time he reaches in with a hand into a tan bag. And he pulls out... One moment, please. He's going to pull out a...
Toy from the Cracker Jack box.
Yeah, he pulls out a stuffed jackal. And he's like, here you go.
But
Don't
this-
cry. And he hands you the
say
stuffed
thank
jackal.
you.
Wow, this is so insulting. You're just gonna let him talk like that to me?
And he's being so generous with you.
Well, I mean,
And
seriously.
he just rubs your head.
Thank you. What? Fine, I'll take the
Don't
jackal.
worry, we'll take care of you.
I like him.
Very
See, I'll put him in my bag. Thank you for the gift, I think. Perhaps.
Illustrial steps in. She says, I'm
You pull the
sorry.
berries out behind her ear too.
She goes, she says, casting such a spell as we attempted is quite taxing. This place, it is your place of operations. This sanctum is protected in many ways. There's magics here that do not function like they typically would. Certain security measures, but you are trusted. There is another lounge upstairs that you may use, and there is a room as well, if you would like, that you can use. Leave whatever you want. It will be locked and safe here.
Can I ask, does this place have a name?
Yes,
It's
of course.
the sanctum.
It is called the Sigil Sanctum. It is my personal sanctum. I've created it many years ago when I needed a place to escape to.
Okay.
You have said it already, right? You have said that it's the sanctum.
She says this is the sanctum.
Yeah,
I thought so. Maybe not.
I think you.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
Just
it
give
it-
does to Pal.
Just feels like
She
a
says-
sanctum to me.
anyways.
We'll
There
just
is a
pretend
lounge
someone said that
upstairs you may
earlier.
use, but I suggest you make haste onto Webb's Edge, as Mordenkin has said. You are the only hope, really, that we have right now, and I think you will do just fine.
When the job is done, how do we get back here?
Morrison says, as I had mentioned, as soon as you have the rod, you will know the location of the next rod piece. Then you can come back here, and you will be teleported back to the sanctum once you have the next piece.
Right.
Oh, so we don't need to know how to return.
No,
It
you will
would
just yes.
We'll simply return.
Yes, either depends on where you are placed or whatever. There may be a portal left that you can then step through. It will remain open as long as you are on that other plane of existence, and then you can pass back through that portal, or you may be teleported right away. But either way, it will bring you back here. Yeah.
And that first piece we have because you are giving it to us. I'm curious. No,
I'm
I'm
getting
just...
so frustrated.
no.
I was getting so
Morrison
frustrated.
wait.
turns to Pow,
Okay.
and he says, he was kind of a package deal. He came. It was like a 3-for-2 sort of situation.
Halflings never age long enough to become smart.
Tasha speaks up. She says, "Not quite a halfling."
That's fair. That's fair.
Then maybe.
That's fair.
She says, "Please excuse us for a time. If you need anything, let me know. If there's anything we can provide or help you with, we will be happy to do so. Otherwise, let me know, please, when you're about to leave. We'll go." All right.
I do have a question.
Yes, of course. And she kind of like closes her eyes a bit. She says, "Morning, Kanan. Do you have a question for me or regarding the task at hand?"
For any of you that could answer.
Very well.
This task is of great import. I see that. I
Morning, says the
understand.
greatest. Yes.
Why is it that the gods do not take it into their own hands to correct it? Why is it left to us? I am grateful for this opportunity, and I am honored. But if this is going to destroy a multiverse, why are the gods not invested?
Tasha says, "That is the question that has plagued folks for millennia, many millennia, since the beginning of time. The gods don't care.
I see.
They stay where they are, and they don't try not to meddle. Those that do, well, we've seen how that goes. The ones that meddle tend to be those like Vecna." Illustrious says, "Excuse Tasha's demeanor. The gods like to stay out of things like this, at least the ones that we would want any assistance from. Destiny belongs to those like us, like you."
I see. Then it is up to us.
I think so.
Leaning on his staff, he looks over at Morrison and just asks, What is the reward for this quest?"
Illustrial speaks up and she says, "Anything that we can do within our power." Mordenkainen says, "The Dawnbringers, you were pulled from your lives once, thrust into the land of Barovia. Spent many years there. I don't know how long you've been there. I lost madness there. I know what kind of prison it was. Now that you are free, I will teleport you wherever you like within the known multiverse. Once this is complete."
Anywhere?
Yes,
Even back home?
of course.
I will take on the quest.
But for each of you, what do you require?
I hadn't thought I'd be working again. My life's almost over. Actually, I hadn't thought about this.
He says, there is still time. We have 7 parts. You, Glassjaw.
I think earlier Glassjaw had made sort of that joke about like, "Hey, I'm just happy to be here." And then when Mordenkainen asks that again, I think Glassjaw will sort of get quiet and kind of get a distant look in his eye. And then he'll kind of snap out of it and go, "Hey, I'm just happy to be here." And he's not going to say more than that.
Tasha goes, we'll see how long that lasts.
Okay, I so badly want you to like me. What did I do?
I'm just. I'm fine.
Do you want me
It's
to
fine.
attempt to pull some good berries from behind your ear?
Oh no, I'm fine.
I just don't know if
I'm
I
just
love
gonna
the
be in my
act.
room, and she like turns around and she starts up the stairs. He looks over at Falpher. Home it is.
I mean, it's so hard to accept promises from people I don't know, but I mean, I kind of know you, right? Oh wait, who's talking? Is it Morrison? Yeah, but I think I trust you, so yes, home it would be for me.
And you, Dmitri.
I don't know how possible this is. Maybe this is something that the rest of the Dawnbringers might be interested. But is it at all possible that we would be able to reclaim the fragments of our souls that had been given?
Did you?
Yes.
Did you say the fragments of our souls?
Yeah.
Our souls.
Oh, I mean, 7 pieces of a rod. The fragments of our souls.
As you could see.
Yes. Yes, Dmitri.
Fragments of our souls. I mean, come on, you cannot make this up. First it's 7 pieces of a rod, and then it's the fragments of our souls. I mean,
You're doing it on purpose now.
sorry, continue. Oh, yes.
He says-
Means,
Tasha. As she like left, he kind of looks up. He says, "She can do some of those things. But yes, I think if you wish to be reverted to your old self, I believe we can make that happen. Sever those ties."
Yes. And she looked at us and looked at me. I was reminded of all that was given in order to cleanse the land of Barovia and all that I would like back. Would you agree with that, Amalgam?
The Warforged, formerly known as Sterling.
Yes. I think it is hard to say. We know that something was lost beyond the Ember Temple. And I don't know how that impacts this unit here. I suppose with long life as this kind of thing that I am, comes a responsibility to do the kind of thing that I'm doing here. I would like to continue to help. And yes, if possible, regain what was lost as a result of making pacts at the Amber Temple.
Lustria looks at all of you. She says, "That I think we can do."
Would you like something like that as well, Falpher?
well, certainly, yes. That would be great. Home and back like I was when I was younger.
I didn't say younger. That's harder.
I
I said
I
without
know.
the ties to
I
your
know.
soul. That is
Right,
yes,
right.
of
That's
course.
the soul ties.
Just to be
yes.
clear, we were
No,
talking about.
no, of course, I understood. Thank you. Yes. Yes, it would be great.
All right. Well, it is up to you. The multiverse depends on it.
I see no reason to wait.
I agree.
I'm ready.
Adventure again?
Yes.
What about you?
I got nothing else going on, if I'm being honest.
What time of the day was it when we got sucked away?
It's up to you.
I just maybe maybe a rest first. And first thing in the morning, we'll save the multiverse.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty nice here.
That's true. They have been very accommodating.
Must I say that haste is quite important?
No,
Oh,
of course,
okay,
of course.
okay.
No,
The
Well, you didn't-
multiverse
Of course.
depends on
Yes,
it.
yes, of course.
I've used the word haste
No, but
multiple
okay.
times, but I understand.
Okay. Well, again,
Um,
once again, if we are
yes,
open to
of
notes, I
Yes.
think timelines,
Yes, of course.
just
Right.
Yes.
a little bit
yes,
more clarity,
A bit more.
That's
Anyways,
what she
well,
said.
prioritization, and
yes.
How much
okay,
is-
bud?
Underdark it is.
Oh, good.
Very well.
Oh, you could sleep in the day.
I have some. I have like
You
a
can sleep on the
potion.
ride.
Sleep on the ride.
We could probably like carry you sort of between the two of us if you needed like a back nap.
I'm so much bigger than you.
I have a good attitude though. I will try.
Oh,
Can't
oh,
carry with
oh,
attitudes.
Amalgam. Do you have the Bjorn?
Yes.
Good.
It would
Yes!
not work on him.
No, I know.
I
Again to Dmitri, he just says, "Seems like most of this will be up to us."
just because you said that, I'm not going to use my potion of giant hill strength to carry you. I was about to, but I heard that. And my
I
feelings are
don't
hurt.
need it.
Oh, you seem like you do.
Maybe. Well, you never know how much an individual can contribute, no matter how uncontributive they seem.
Give me some
We'll
good
see.
berries so I can pull
We'll
them out from
see.
under your ear. Come on.
More good berries. Just from the. Just to be clear, they come out of the trunk.
Oh,
So
Well, just give 'em-
it keeps just like dropping them out.
give
of
them
his-
to me, and then I'm going to
on his-
pretend to pull them out behind your ear. There you go, bud.
Those were mine already.
No, you don't.
It's Web's Edge then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please, step on the dais.
On the what?
On the dais.
You all start up the stairs.
Rock
On the
me on the
dais.
dais.
On the dais. Everybody on the dais.
Nope,
dais.
not-
Oh,
no.
sorry.
She's pouting in
She's
her
gonna come
room.
with us.
Yes.
Today is
As you all get in a circle again, facing each other.
Oh.
Not long
Okay.
ago, maybe 20 minutes, strangers, some of you for the first time, some of you new, in a way that you did not expect at the beginning of the episode. All of a sudden, you start to circle around again. And that same feeling, that off-putting sort of feeling of going over that rise on a roller coaster hits. Multicolored light. And then silence. And that is where we're going to end the episode.
Oh.
And the first episode of
Okay.
Campaign 2.
To the Underdark.
Thank you everyone for watching. Tune in again next week. We're back, y'all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.